Also, of course, the Parliament will come with a report in Libya for what should be the 2027 strategy about. Because what I propose is to link it to the multi-annual framework and make it a 7-year long. Actually, Tibor Navracsics was proposing this to me on the last talk, and I think it's a very clever move, because we can link it to the economic agenda. So it's a high time that this next strategy that the Parliament prepares with the Commission, with the civil society, it's your time now. This is the time when you can influence the document. You send all your amendments to Soraya Post, to me. There are 10 Roma MEPs in the Parliament. 5 of them you know. 5 of them I can introduce you. Where our first discussion will be on the legal base. I started to work on the legal base for the Roma strategy. I think we need a legal base, and I think it shouldn't be a Roma strategy anymore. I think people need to be sanctioned. Member states need to be sanctioned. Consultancy companies who don't do the project but take the money need to be sanctioned and fired. So that's why I think there is a need for legal base, and I hope Frank Timmermans will support us in this. I also believe that the race directive has to be strengthened very strongly. We have a legal instrument in the EU to fight anti-discrimination, to fight discrimination. We have to use it. The Roma has to use it, and we have to use it for all the other groups. I think we have to digitalize. How come we don't have on our mobile phones when they don't let us in the discotheque? How come we cannot quickly record it and send it to FRA or to the equality bodies? The FRA can see whether it is an okay case or not, and then the equality bodies can decide in 10 days' time. And then we have the sanctions, and then we have the discotheque sanctioned. And then people will understand that they cannot discriminate us at the workplace, at the discotheque, at the school, because we need common places. Madam Jourova is extremely determined to stop segregation, and we can do it. We can do it with digitalization, we can do it with inbuilt teachership inside of the classrooms. And there are very, very big problems. Everybody has to be much more professional in Roma circles, and these Roma organizations need to be Roma organizations coming from the grassroots. It's so important. We need translation back to the platform, because we need the local leaders here also to talk. We have to show ourselves so that our Roma vote. It doesn't matter where. I don't care about the party. I care that they vote. They all vote, and they don't sell their votes. It's so important. This is the message you have to take from here. This is where we have to start. You know, and then you can reach their parents, because now we organize jobs for the parents, and now we try to use the natural resources in the Roma settlements. There is hot water under, 200 Celsius hot water under in so many settlements. Bring the hot water up and start your company. What we do is we have clothing company, Romani Design. What we have a skincare company. We make anti-aging creams from aloe vera, completely bio. And we give jobs to Roma people. So start it out, because there is so much money from the Commission. They would give everything to make it happen. No? No?
I am only thinking where she bought this fantastic jacket.
This is Romani Design. I saw you. It's Romani Design. They have just been in the Brussels Fashion Week. So, you know, we mainstream ourselves, we show ourselves, and I think it's so important. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you. That she was asked. Please, the Commissioner.
Yeah, thank you. I will use 2 minutes for that. You will like it. It will be about the money. Because Madam Livia asked me whether Europe can pay everything. My answer is no. No, sure.
When did I ask you this? Now?
Yes, before. There was such a question. But this is a good question. I want to react on this, because we need to invest everything into the programming of the new programming period after 2020. And, you know, there will be less money after Brexit. And we must make sure that the money will not go to bricks and asphalt. It must go to people. But we will evaluate what works and what doesn't work now. That's why it's so important that you will contribute through the consultation. which is now running, with the critical comments and proposals of how the EU funds can be better spent, and they must be better spent in the new period. I would say again and better. And please use me. I worked 20 years in the field of EU funding. And I think I still understand it as well as justice. Now I am new in justice, but I am very well placed in pushing our good ideas into the new system of funding. So use me, give us your proposals, and be critical, because we have to get rid of the things which do not work, because to finance useless things, it goes to the detriment of all the honest people who are using the money for good things. Thank you. I come to a member state where they have huge problems. The Roma people live in miserable conditions, and there is racism on every corner. I will not name and shame. And I asked the responsible person, how are the Roma people in this country? And the answer is, we have a fantastic strategy. This is not what I want to hear. So two more things: too much formalism, and, as I said before, too much money spent on stupid things, useless things, some money stolen, some money victim of fraud, and we have to change this.
Thank you. When I was elected vice president, and on the election period, it was also a very interesting big lobby game, and in the end, interestingly enough, the socialists didn't support me. The Greens has made an opposition person to run against me, and the far right and the communists supported me with the conservatives and the liberals.
Well done.
And I think it shows you that
inclusive
it shows you that all the parties are interested in Roma. That the far right does not always want to do bad, but want to find solutions, because some of the, or if they want to, let's see if they want to. I don't know, maybe not. I don't care, but I was very surprised that the reason why they supported me was, they said, Nigel Farage said, that the reason why they supported me was that they want to get good workforce, because it's 5 times cheaper to integrate the Roma than not to integrate. So they have this sort of economic argument for this, and maybe, for example, Jobbik in Hungary, if you follow, they have completely changed. They talk for Roma, have you seen? They talk for Roma and they talk for Jew. So they are completely not anti-Semitic for the last few months. We are just watching and we are just laughing, of course.
Thank you. Thank you so much for... Okay. Sorry. Just a second, Mrs. Vice President. We are all over the time now. Just.
I'm very sorry. Just one more comment. No, don't misunderstand me. I'm not talking for. Please say what, because I believe. Okay, then I apologize for this. You are right. I just wanted to show you that there are new trends, and Roma. Okay, you are right. You are right. You are right. Sorry. I'm an anthropologist, and at the same time, I'm a researcher, and I'm researching what is going on Roma radicalization. And Roma has been joining these parties. John Carver is sitting on the Roma far right from the UK, and there are other MEPs as well.